Is that better? Am I horizontal now? Hi. Is that better? All right, super. Yep, got it, got it. You back? All right, super. Oh, this is exciting. So listen, Mark or someone, Mohammed, will have to let me know when to cue me so I can start the show. By the way, it was doing this before. It's just that I began it in the vertical and then moved it to horizontal, and it didn't want to go before. So when you give me the cue, I will go live. I mean, I am live, but I'll start the show is what I mean. Yes, you're welcome. I can see all of your comments. What do you think? All right, great. Terrific. Hi, I'm Suzanne Vega, and I'm really, this is my first time live streaming from home, which is very disorienting a little. I'm like, where's catering? So I'm really thrilled to be on the bill with Nora Jones and thrilled to be doing this. And I'm so excited to be honoring and recognizing the New York City Health and Hospitals page and all of their workers. It's been such a crazy time here in New York City. It's super hot today. It's 90 degrees, and we are excited because it's the first day of the phase 2. So we're reopening after our COVID-19 lockdown. So for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Suzanne Vega. I play acoustic guitar. I play mostly kind of folky music, but I've had a couple of hits, and I'm going to play them for you. And I'm going to start with this one. This one is called Luka, and it's a song about a child who is abused and can't really speak about it. And you might remember it. My name is Luka. I live on the 2nd floor. I live upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me before. If you hear something late at night, some kind of trouble, some kind of fate, just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. I think it's 'cause I'm clumsy. I try not to talk too loud. Maybe it's because I'm crazy. I try not to act too proud. And they only hit until you cry. After that, you don't ask why. You just don't argue. Just don't argue anymore. Just don't argue anymore. Yes, I think I'm okay. I walked into the door again. If you ask, that's what I'll say. It's not your business anyway. I guess I'd like to be alone, with nothing broken, nothing thrown. Just don't ask me Just don't ask me how I am. My name is Luka. I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me before. If you hear something late at night, some kind of trouble, some kind of fight, just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. They only hit until you cry. After that, you don't ask why. You just don't argue anymore. Just don't argue anymore. Just don't argue anymore. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Suzanne Vega, and I'm playing to honor the New York City health and hospitals. And there's a couple of hospitals I want to just give a little shout out to. One is Jamaica Hospital Medical Center in Queens, in Jamaica, Queens, where my aunt worked, and my abuelita, my grandmother, worked there until they passed. And so I want to give a shout out to Jamaica Hospital Medical Center. I want to give a shout out to the Metropolitan Hospital Center in East Harlem, where all three of my brothers and sisters were born. And I'll give a couple of more shout outs here and there as we go along. So this next song I'd like to sing is a song I wrote when I was 18 years old, and I still love to sing it. It's a song about my very first romance, but really more than that, it's about the power of touch and how important and how healing it can be. And it's something I still love to sing. You come from far away with pictures in your eyes, coffee shops and morning streets in your blue and silent sunrise. But night is the cathedral. Where do you recognize the sun? We strangers know each other now as part of the whole design. Oh, hold me like a baby that will not fall asleep. Curl me up inside you and let me hear you through the heat. Oh, oh, oh. You're the jester of this courtyard with a smile like a girl's, distracted by the women with the dimples and the curls, by the pretty and the mischievous, by the timid and the blessed, by the blowing skirts of ladies who promise to gather you to their breast. Oh, hold me like a baby that will not fall asleep. Curl me up inside you and let me hear you through the heat. Oh, you have hands of rain and water and that earring in your ear. Wisdom on your face denies the number of your years. With the fingers of the potter and the laughing tail of the fool, the arranger of disorder, with with your strange and simple words. Yeah, now I've met me another spinner of strange and gauzy threads, with a long and slender body and a bump upon the head. Oh, hold me like a baby that will not fall asleep. Curl me up inside you, let me hear you through the heat. Oh, with a long and slender body and the sweetest, softest hands, and we'll blow away forever soon and go on to different lands. Please do not ever look for me, but with me you will stay, and you will hear yourself in song blowing by one day. But now hold me like a baby that will not fall asleep. Curl me up inside you, let me hear you through the heat. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you very much. I'm going to fix this a little, just to move it this way. Yeah. So, welcome to my den. This is my den. I'm Suzanne Vega, and I'm doing this live streaming from my home. This is my first time doing this. It's crazy, but I could get used to it, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm thrilled to be honoring the New York City Health and Hospitals, frontline workers. We've been through a very tough time here in New York City. It was very frightening. But today is our first day of opening phase 2, so now we can go get our hair done, and we can go sit in restaurants if they're open, if they have outside seating, so that's exciting. So we are so grateful to the nurses and to the front line for seeing us through this terrible emergency. So I just wanted to let you know that. I'm going to do a song now. This one's called In Liverpool, and it's another song written to the same guy. This song that I just sang was from Liverpool, England. And so this is a song for him again, but written 12 years later, when I was wondering what became of him and what happened to him. So I'll dedicate this song today to Ruthie, who lives in Liverpool. In Liverpool on Sunday, no traffic on the avenue. The light is pale and thin, like you. No sound down in this part of town, except for the boy in the belfry. He's crazy. He's throwing himself down from the top of the tower. Like a hunchback in heaven, he's ringing the bells in the church for the last half an hour. And Sounds like he's missing something or someone that he knows he can't have now. And if he isn't, I certainly am homesick for a clock that told the same time. Sometimes you made no sense to me. If you lie on the ground in somebody's arms, probably swallow some of their history. And the boy in the belfry, he's crazy. He's throwing himself down from the top of the tower. Like a hunchback in heaven, he's ringing the bells in the church for the last half an hour. Sounds like he's missing something or someone that he knows he can't have now. And if he isn't, I certainly am. I'll be the girl who sings for my supper. Whose forehead is high. He'll be the man who's already working, spreading a memory all through the sky. In Liverpool on Sunday, no reason to even remember you now, except for the boy in the belfry. He's crazy, he's throwing himself down from the top of the tower. Like a hunchback in heaven, he's ringing the bells in the church for the last half an hour. And he sounds like he's missing something or someone that he knows he can't have now. And if he isn't, I certainly am. In Liverpool, in Liverpool. Thank you. So I'm very grateful, actually, that this is a quiet day on my street. I'm Suzanne Vega, and I'm doing this live from New York City, and we've had a lot of construction in the last 2 weeks because phase 1 opened 2 weeks ago, and so I'm very grateful that it's nice and quiet today. I'm very honored to be doing this for the New York City health and hospitals workers, the frontline workers who have seen us through this pandemic here in New York City. It really hit us very hard, as you probably know. So I'm very grateful. I want to give a shout out to Tina Paknajad, who works, it'll come to me in a minute where she works. Oh, New York Presbyterian, that's where she works, yes. So I want to give her a big thanks. I wanted to sing a song. I came to New York City when I was 2 years old and lived in East Harlem and lived on the Upper West Side and have lived in Manhattan for the rest of my life. So I love New York, and this is a song called New York is a Woman. And for those of us who live here, we know what kind of woman New York is. You know, she's not always a lady, but she is fascinating and beautiful and suffers a lot. And she's been through a lot in the last few months. So this is a song called New York is a Woman. And it goes like this. New York City spread herself before you, with her bangles and her spangles and her stars. You were impressed with the city so undressed, had to go out cruising all the bars. Your business trip extended through the weekend. Suburban boy here for your first time, from the 27th floor above the Midtown roar. You were startled by her beauty and her crime, and she's every girl you've seen in every movie. She's every dame you've ever known on late night TV. In her steam and steel is the passion you feel endlessly. New York is a woman, she'll make you cry, and to her you're just another guy. Look down and see her ruined places, smoke and ash still rising to the sky. She's happy that you're here, but when you disappear, she won't know that you're gone to say goodbye. New York is a woman, she'll make you cry, but to her you're just another guy. And she's every girl you've seen in every movie. She's every dame you've ever known on late night TV. In her steam and steel is the passion you feel desperately. New York is a woman, she'll make you cry. To her, you're just another guy. Thank you so much. I'm going to do a couple more. Sing till about 1 o'clock, I think. Molly's here. My dog just came in during that last song, and she's lying there on the floor. I think she wants to get up in my lap, but my lap is full. So here's a song about the desire for something that you know you shouldn't have. And I'm not really talking about dessert here. This is a song called Caramel. Won't do to dream of caramel, to think of cinnamon and long for you. It won't do to stir a deep desire, to fan a hidden fire that can never burn true. I know your name, I know your skin, I know the way these things begin, but I don't know how I would live with myself, what I'd forgive of myself if you don't go. So goodbye, sweet appetite. No single bite could satisfy. I know your name, I know your skin, I know the way these things begin. Don't know how I would live with myself, what I'd forgive of myself if you don't go. It won't do to dream of caramel, to think of cinnamon and long for you. Well, I'm Suzanne Vega, and I see people joining in from all over the world, which is so exciting. And this has been a live streaming concert to honor and to recognize New York City's Health and Hospitals page. I'm so proud and happy to be doing this. It's really been a 3 months like no other, really, here in New York City. So I'm going to do a song now that takes place in New York City. A lot of my songs do. This one actually takes place in Manhattan on 112th Street and Broadway. Woo. This is one of the songs that became a hit. I'm going to do it the way I originally wrote it, which is a cappella. And if you know the chorus, I'm going to sing the chorus. You can all sing on the choruses wherever you are. You can imagine that beat, and we'll take it from there. Molly, sweetie. I am sitting in the morning at the diner on the corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee, and he fills it only halfway, and before I even argue, he is looking out the window at somebody coming in. It is always nice to see you, says the man behind the counter to the woman who has come in. She is shaking her umbrella, and I look the other way as they are kissing their hellos, and I'm pretending not to see them, and instead I pour the milk. I open up the paper. There's a story of an actor who had died while he was drinking. Was no one I had heard of, and I'm turning to the horoscope and looking for the funnies when I'm feeling someone watching me, and so I raise my head. There's a woman on the outside looking inside. Does she see me? No, she does not really see me, 'cause she sees her own reflection, and I'm trying not to notice that she's stitching up her skirt, and while she's straightening her stockings, her hair has gotten wet. Oh, this rain, it will continue through the morning as I'm listening to the bells of the cathedral. I am thinking of your voice and of the midnight picnic once upon a time before the rain began. And I finished up my coffee and it's time to catch the train. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Well, I can see by my clock here that I still have a couple of minutes, so I'm going to squeeze another song in just to say goodbye and thank you. This is Suzanne Vega. This has been a little concert live streaming from my home in New York City. I've been so gratified to see people from all over the world. It's been just really great to feel connected to everybody again. And let's see if I've forgotten anything. No, I just want to also say again that I'm thrilled to be on the same bill with Nora Jones. I really love her new song that I hear on the radio, How I Weep. It's very moving and very meaningful to me. And now I'm going to close with this song. Do you remember how you walked with me down the street into the square? How the women selling rosemary press the branches to your chest, promise luck and all the rest, with their fingers in your just the day before, like an accident of fate. In the window there behind your door, how I wanted to break into that place beneath the skin, but all that would have to wait. In the Carmen of the Martyrs, with the statues in the courtyard, whose heads and hands were taken in the burden of the sun, I had come to meet you with a question in my footstep. I was going up the hillside, the journey just begun. My sister says she never dreams at night. There are days when I know why. Those possibilities within her sight, with no way of coming true, 'cause some things just don't get through into this world, although they try. In the Carmen of the Martyrs, with the statues in the courtyard, whose heads and hands were taken in the burden of the sun, I had come to meet you with a question in my footstep. I was going up the hillside, the journey just begun. All I know of you is in my memory, and all I ask is you remember me. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, New York City Health and Hospitals. And thanks to everybody who joined in. Mwah. I'll see you next time.